go Bigfoot? What about Bigfoot?
What about him?
Bigfoot.
What about him?
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy. There goes Bigfoot in the alley. What you got that you need? Conspiracy theories about Bigfoot.
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 What about Bigfoot?
Bigfoot.
Conspiracy theory. Welcome back to the galaxy's #1 podcast about conspiracy theories, monsters, and everything paranormal. What about Bigfoot? I'm your host, Dude, with my illustrious co-host,
Jay.
and this is where we're going to tell you all about great conspiracy theories, bumping ghouly monsters.
Goblins. Hobbits.
Ooh.
Elves, maybe.
Ooh.
Some Lord of the Rings type shit one of these days.
Maybe. They maybe lived, they maybe did it. Who knows? I know. They did.
They did.
I'm going to send it.
Is that your final?
That's my final saying. As we all know, we're #1 on multiple Earths, except for this one, but that's going to soon change. Alright.
Multiple dimensions.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, we're talking about some dimensional shit today.
Take your shit over.
Oh, yeah. Today, guys, we're talking about our home planet, Earth. Oh, what about Earth? Well, ladies and gentlemen, it might possibly be hollow. Whoa. Hollow Earth.
Is this guy hollow?
Is he?
Is that guy hollow?
Well, we're going to find out. So, I thought... I'm going to cheer you real quick.
Cheers.
Let's get this one. The liquid's courage. Now, have you heard Hollow Earth theory?
I have heard it. I don't know a whole lot about it, so I'm very interested actually right now.
There's some really crazy shit we're going to get into. Some really early out there shit. But what surprised me the most was they started out very, very based in science. 17th century, the acclaimed physicist Edward Halley, he decided, he deduced that the Earth is in 3 different crusts.
Okay.
So so think of it as Mercury inside of Venus inside of Jupiter.
Okay.
And each one has their own crust because he was trying to deduce true north never lined up with north on a compass. If you look at the magnetic fields and everything that goes along with it, it never points true north and north never meet up.
Okay.
So he was trying to deduce that each ball had its own crust and each ball ran its own axis. So we ran on the same axis, but we're never quite the same lined up, and so that's what threw everything off. Sadly, he was disproven horribly. But don't feel bad for Halley because he did get a comet named after him. Halley's Comet is named after this man.
Oh, wow, that's cool, yeah.
Yeah, he was very prized. He was very known. He helped Sir Isaac Newton publish his stuff on Newton's law. So
this is the 17th century, you said?
yeah.
Okay,
But he was disproven in the 18th century by another physician, what do you call him? Physicist. I don't want to say physician.
Yeah.
Cough and I'll tell you that you're wrong, maybe. But he deduced that why true north doesn't happen is because we have the liquid center,
Like
which
the molten
center, which is always moving, which is always making our magnetic
yeah.
go all the way off. So he was disproven for a long time. People thought, okay, we're not hollow, but there's people out there that still believe that we're not the multiple things that he was talking about.
Yeah.
Where we are hollow in the center. And what's keeping us gravity-wise, there's another star inside. There's a star in the middle of the Earth.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
So people think we just have like massive caves?
Massive cave, massive...
Like whole countryside-sized caves. Like
yeah, the whole world. You know, they may believe that only the Earth is only 800 miles deep.
Like the crust.
And once you creep past that, it's hollow.
Okay.
Instead of...
Okay.
Yeah, it's like you hit nothing and then you
just fall.
Hey guys. And there's gravity down there because of the star, they say. The star is basically a whole new Earth inside of Earth.
Okay.
I found that pretty interesting. I heard that some people, there's 3 ways to get into it that we know of. True north, like the top North Pole, and the bottom South Pole.
Okay.
Now that was proven by Admiral Richard Barnes. He was an admiral in the Navy, and he took an exploration up to the North Pole and swore that he saw a cave entrance that you can go down into. Also, he went down to his other team went down south, and at the very, very bottom there was green growing, where there shouldn't be any green growing because it's the South Pole.
Yeah.
So they deduced that those are ways into the Earth. Also in Kentucky, oddly enough, the Kentucky Massive Caves. No one really knows how far that literally goes into. You can just walk for days and you don't know how far you're in. So this is where it gets a little weird. Richard Barnes says he went into there. Richard Barnes says he went in there. It took him a little while, and out he came into a advanced civilization.
Oh shit! So I think there's some kind of other beings down there.
There's other beings.
There's a whole civilization. Apparently, there's like cities and.
Civilizations. People deduced that 3 theories. A. It's type of people that went underground and just developed better than us. 2. It's a transport hub for glip-glops to come and zoom past us into other places.
Yeah, so it's an alien thing.
Alien thing. Or C, extra dimension, Earth 2. Earth B, whatever you want to call it. I kind of like that theory. It kind of explains why UFOs like to become here. Like, we see a lot of UFOs.
Yeah.
Like, we're just the transport hub.
Because there is like a lot of stuff like alien sightings like going into water.
Yeah.
So I think that might be like another thing. Because you know like 70% of the Earth is water, or whatever, and they always say there's like saucers would land in water and then just disappear.
Yeah, just forever.
So maybe there is like a cave or something under there, like a doorway that they could go through. You know?
We're basically just.
I mean, obviously, I'm not fully convinced, but I'm just going to speculate further as to where all this is like could be going. You know,
we're the JFK airport of the galaxy.
Yeah, yeah, that's definitely possible. You know what I mean? It's pretty beautiful out here, so I wouldn't.
Yeah, like.
If I was an alien, I'd definitely want to come visit. You know?
Yeah, okay, this is nice.
See a couple mountains and.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I gotta get over here to Delta 77.
Yeah, but who knows what under the earth, if there's people like living there or whatever, they must be super fucking pale. They're not getting no vitamin D.
Well, I don't know, but they say that their star is
so their own stars.
Their own star. There's one star, one sun.
It's what's giving away their heat.
Yeah, because you have to say, well, if it's hollow, how the fuck are we? How does gravity keep us on this planet?
On the outside, yeah.
So they say that the gravity from the
inner star.
The inner star is what keeps us
like pushing out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is weird. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to believe it, but then I don't. I'm pretty sure that this just won't lie. I'm pretty sure science is.
Yeah,
and especially if it's so easy to get into this cave, like there's 3 entrances. Why haven't we gone down these entrances?
Yeah, like, I mean, especially at this time, like where we are, 2019, there has to be some kind of people that have or want to venture out for like a year into this fucking cave. You know, there's some crazy people. There's a guy who walked from Antarctica or whatever. He walked the whole continent.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
You think you step on and go?
People are explorers, like, especially white people. Those guys are fucking crazy. At
the top of the North Pole, there's a cave, and you can go into it. Well, this guy flew his plane into there, and he found alien glip-glops.
So he actually flew his plane.
He said he flew his plane, came out the other end, and then went turned back around and came back to deliver his report.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to fucking put that on film, dude.
Yeah, right? Like, why don't you film it?
Yeah, to take a pic, yeah.
Yeah, and, you know...
Bring an artifact back, maybe, like a necklace or something.
You know who really believed in this?
Who's that?
Our ugly stepfather, the Nazis.
Oh.
The Nazis are our ugly stepfathers. They're like, they want to bond with what we
my
like.
Stepfather.
They want to bond with what we like, but we're like, hey, you're still too new, man. Like, no. Like, go away, you're creepy. We know you stiff arm almost panties.
Yeah, weird uncle.
Yeah, weird uncle. Like, Hitler really developed a lot of money into finding the interests of Hollow Earth. And there's a theory that he didn't kill himself in 1945. Him and right around the time 12 of his top scientists disappeared. The thing is, they went down, they found the entrance, they took him to the North Pole, and Hitler just remained his days with the glip-glops or dinosaurs. People say dinosaurs went down there when
I've definitely heard of the dinosaur one. That dinosaurs still exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe that's where Nessie went. You know,
Maybe.
but,
we could get out of here.
yeah, but yeah, it's time to go. You know, I just don't know. I mean, it sounds like really.
It was,
I was always like a big physics person, like at school. I paid attention a lot. It made sense to me. You know, the rocks and you know like the core and the layers and the crust and all this stuff is just like it's hard for me to imagine giant caves.
Yeah, with like
underground society.
Yeah, advanced society.
Yeah, advanced civilization, more advanced than us. Like that, and they just don't want to fucking communicate with us.
Yeah, like that's what makes me hard to swallow. Like they don't want to come out and say, "Hey, what's up?" Like, or it was so easy. Why hasn't someone just got in?
Yeah.
Walk down there.
Exactly. I mean, hey, maybe I'll take the show on the road. Hey, Alaska or whatever, Antarctica.
I don't like the cold. Let's go to Kentucky.
Okay, we'll do the Kentucky one. That's actually much closer for me.
Yeah.
No, I don't have to get a passport either, so that's cool. And I'm also not a fan of the cold either, so I say that Kentucky, what are they called?
The Kentucky Great Caverns.
Great Cavern, okay.
They look pretty cool. Like they have pictures you can walk in there, and they have no clue. Like scientists have been studying for years. They have no clue how far it goes down.
What about the Carlsbad Cavern? Think that has an end to it?
Maybe, I don't know.
It might be like a real weird entrance. Have you ever been there?
I've been there once, a long time ago.
I went when I was like 8, and it was pretty cool. It was pretty fucking cool. But,
Yeah.
I mean,
we walk down there.
that one's definitely road trip worthy. We could do that, but I mean,
I don't trust caves.
I'm not sure how far the Carlsbad Cavern goes into this whole theory, the Hollow Earth theory. You know what I mean? But,
Well, if it goes past 800 miles, then you
yeah.
apparently. Like,
Okay, yeah, 800 miles is quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense why people haven't, I guess, went that far. But I highly doubt the crust is even 800. It's probably. I mean, I think it's a full solid, Earth. But obviously, you have the molten core in the middle with all this lava and shit flowing around. But
I believe it was like 2,000 miles is what we were told is what until you hit the core.
yeah,
And past the lava and all that, it's 2,000 miles.
yeah,
So 800, they're like, okay, there's nothing here.
yeah.
Like, that's to get past the first crust. And then they're like, oh,
What was that movie with fucking Will Ferrell back in the day? Remember that one?
Land of the Lost.
That was hilarious, okay? like it was some shit like that, like giant crabs or all this weird like dinosaur.
The weird thing that I can't believe that nothing has come up from that. Like nothing has either gone curious and came up, or we have a curious and gone down. Like this one's hard to swallow for me, and I like this theory.
You know what's I just thought of now too, like how like dragons were like a big thing in several different cultures. Like like Aztecs had their own, and the Chinese had their own, and all these people have their own kind of form of dragons.
Oh, dragons is a different station.
Like the British or the English, in Europe, they have their own dragons. So everyone has their own. It's like maybe that's what happened to dragons, dude. Maybe they went into the fucking giant caves in Kentucky or wherever cave there is. I'm sure there's 1,000 more giant massive caves everywhere that people haven't even seen.
Yeah, touched.
Yeah, exactly. That haven't even been step footing. Like those little Filipino boys that got stuck, or where were they? Thai or what's the fuck?
They're Filipino.
Okay, that's fucking Filipino. Maybe that was like a little gateway, you know what I mean? They just got caught up.
Yeah, like there has to be multiple entrances. It was so easy, like.
Yeah, if it is there has to be more than the 2 or the 3 cave entrances,
And like especially like. You could travel to the top of the world. Apparently, this guy did it, but it only took him a couple of fucking plane rides.
It's definitely possible to get up there now, especially with the technology. But just like 800 miles is a lot, which I get,
Yeah,
that's definitely not like walking distance.
Yeah,
it could be, but you'd have to take a whole expedition.
Yeah, 800 miles down. Yeah, it'll take you a while, and you want to come back up. Well, if the Gleepups are not Gleepups at all, maybe they're dissension monsters and you're gonna fucking die.
Maybe it's a bunch of fucking mermaids or some shit, or some like gargoyles.
Mermaids, stay tuned. I love me some mermaids.
Mermaids, gargoyles, that's another one.
Mermaids, yeah, I can go all day on mermaids.
Alright, maybe that'd be a future episode then. Mermaids. I think that one's even really interesting, but for now, just stick to the Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth is gonna have to say you don't exist. I'm sorry.
Hollow Earth definitely makes more sense than the Flat Earth.
Yeah, so, flat Earth people, you're stupid.
Yeah, you guys are fucking
morons.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you, Shaq. Especially Shaq, just Shaq.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You know.
Who's just that rapper too? Fucking mother. I can't remember your name right now, but you motherfucker.
Was it Chance?
Nah, so he's not as big anymore. I don't know his name, but
you're not famous anymore.
yeah, he's a two-hit wonder.
Yeah.
B.O.B. That motherfucker.
It is round.
Yeah, it's definitely round. We're definitely a ball, a circle, a form.
We're
a sphere. Yeah, you know.
We're not flat.
Yeah, definitely not flat. Hollow Earth is a little bit more believable, but I'm gonna stick to my side of the story, which is it's not possible.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's based on physics. Even the whole star in the middle thing, that's kind of threw me off more than anything. If that wasn't part of it, I probably would be more believable.
Yeah.
But just to have like its own floating star inside of the Earth core that keeps them warm and you know all that.
It's impossible.
It's pretty unbelievable, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to put out too much radiation to have any life.
Yeah, and if fucking dude went in there and he saw the civilization, don't you think it would get like super hot in there?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean?
Or if it is
or super cold.
Or if it is just a portal to another dimension.
Like unbelievably dark or something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Then you if it's just a dimension portal, then it doesn't explain the gravity.
Yeah. You
have to have the gravity. Gravity is everything. Like, why are we not floating away?
Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you one thing right now. I smoked some more DMT last weekend, and I went to my own little portal. So I mean, maybe that's what Homeboy did when he was flying. He just fucking smoked some drugs there. Ate like a weird frog or a fucking some weird leaves or who knows, dude.
We're gonna do. Right here, we're gonna do, guys. I'm gonna rent the plane. I'm gonna learn how to fly a plane. We're gonna get him a massive amount of drugs.
Yes.
And we'll find the engines.
I love this idea. We're gonna get this crowdfunded, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. we're gonna do this. And we'll take you along if you want to come along too. Just get betray us.
Yeah, just say. Bring some gas money if you want to tag along. You know.
Bring some gas money because we're gonna need to fuel this plane.
Probably bring your own snacks too.
Yeah.
You're right.
Sure.
We're definitely not feeding you.
Yeah. We're hardly going to feed him. We're feeding him drugs.
Yeah. No, we're just feeding me drugs. So I'll be good on that. Maybe hallucinate a little bit down there.
But you're a hollow earth bloodhound.
I think that motherfucker definitely smoked some drugs, saw some weird shit. I don't think that this is like a really possible theory. Even though it was in what he said 17th century.
I really think that's where he based the core. That makes sense. He's not saying there's any civilization on there. He's just like, hey, this is why True North never points true north.
And especially back in that day when shit really wasn't figured out. He couldn't be able to fly places and he didn't have technology. Doing all this little technology.
He went on boats. He went on boats and a lot of expeditions.
Yeah, so all these people were just really curious anyway. I think they were just wondering, and everybody wants to be the guy that figures something out. This guy got a fucking comet named after him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna start saying shit. Hopefully, I get a star named after me. You know what I mean? Like,
you can pay for it.
Yeah, I could pay for a star to be named after me.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Let's get that crowdfunded.
Take a couple grand and go to the.
Hey, you hear that? What about Bigfoot star up there?
Yeah.
You might get a little constellation, maybe.
The constellation.
What's the whole constellation cost, dude?
But we gotta ask the important question: what about Bigfoot?
What do you think about Bigfoot?
Now let's say this exists. This is obviously where
hypothetically.
We agree this is where he goes. I think he has a extensive levee system and pulley system to get him in and out of there.
Yeah.
From a tree. He's advanced enough to advance pulleys. That's where he lives.
Yeah, I think he might have his own cave system. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe that's
where the other.
Maybe the Kentucky thing. Maybe that's his crib. That's his doorway.
Yeah.
He just has to trek 800 miles. To get down there, which is probably why we don't see him too often because he probably fucking died.
Yeah.
During that journey. Yeah.
Pull himself up.
I'm sure you have to eat plenty.
You gotta be trained by Ricky the squirrel.
Yeah.
Ricky.
So I think Bigfoot might have trekked back in, lost his way. Maybe that's why we can't find him now.
Yeah. But for the sake of us debunking it, Bigfoot just never went anywhere. He's just like, what are you guys talking about?
Yeah.
Stupid humans.
Bigfoot's listening right now to this podcast, watching it on YouTube.
Going, think about Dave the Descendant, the fucking mushroom-eating caveman.
Yeah, fucking Lucy, the first cave woman thing. I don't know if you ever heard about that. Lucy's another good one. I think Actually, I really like this one. It's pretty interesting because I haven't like heard a lot about it. But yeah, I just can't believe it.
Yeah, I can't believe it. When you have too much science behind something, you gotta go with science. You gotta believe in science.
I'm a firm believer in science. You know, just because you can see stuff and watch stuff happen in front of you, I think that's more believable than people's theories, especially from the 17th century. And, you know, a lot of those guys were just trying to come up with shit. You know, they're just trying to be the first guy, like I said, like the pioneer of this type of shit. You know what I mean?
Granted, we do have some great, you know, Sir Isaac Newton publishes.
Yeah. I mean, Da Vinci created a bunch of shit. You know, he was an inventor, and fucking he said Isaac Newton and fucking whoever back in the day. You know what I mean? But I think he wanted to be one of those guys. He wanted to be known and build a big name. You know what I mean? For like forever.
Yeah.
You know, like if you're that guy who like figures this out, then you're in the history books forever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And this other guy, I don't trust this Admiral guy. This Admiral guy was out of his mind. I think he was just getting on a chain.
That was the one that flew in. Yeah, he was high on fucking PCP, brother.
I have my own belief of what happened to Hitler. Hitler did not commit suicide.
He was also high on PCP.
Yeah. He liked that shit. He liked the occult. He liked PCP. He didn't kill himself. He went somewhere else. That's a stay 2.5, guys.
Yeah, Hitler's another one. We'll have to. I mean, that's definitely another one we'll have to get into eventually. The death. You know, I mean, he really died. And he went to Argentina. I think that was the one they said. Maybe his U-boat sunk somewhere. But that was another theory I heard.
Yeah.
You know, maybe he just shaved his fucking mustache and joined the population.
Yeah, just
you know,
cut his hair.
He fucking shaves that little thing. Normal fucking looking dude.
Yeah.
You know, grows it back. He's motherfucking Hitler.
He's got to shave a little. He's got to shave his hair.
Yeah, I'm sure you got a fade or some shit.
Yeah, you shave a bald and like, okay.
Yeah, and you're just a crazy old man.
He's crazy. There goes that crazy old guy. Hitloff. Eisler.
I really like this one. I think Bigfoot has nothing to do with the hollow theory. I think he said, fuck those guys.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna go look for this hollow cave. You know?
I'm gonna agree here. This is the first case that was gonna get, wait for it, stepped on. Bigfoot stepped on. This one is not real.
Yeah, fuck that. Circle Earth. Spherical.
It's got molten lava in it.
Ball form.
Yeah.
Only no stars in there besides their own planet.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. So if you like what you heard, follow us on Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts,
Apple Podcast,
Chromecast, Pocket Cast,
Breaker, Overcast, all this stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna find us. If you want us, find us. You can find us. You can find us on Twitter.
What about Bigfoot? So what about Bigfoot without the second A? Instagram, What About Bigfoot? Facebook, What About Bigfoot? Also, follow, subscribe to YouTube. We're now on video, so like I said, follow, subscribe, share, comment, and give us a thumbs up, all the good stuff. What About Bigfoot? Finally.
And with What About Bigfoot, we're gonna also do some other content with our other podcast. Mine, What Up Dude? We're gonna do some video content. I'm sure you'll.
And the Rebel Godfather. We're gonna continue. We're trying to put it all on the same platform, so you can be able to watch all of our videos together.
We have one great production company. We're live at the Studios.
Yeah.
And this is where you can find us. If you like us, you can find us anywhere. And for Dude,
Jay,
have a good one, guys.
What About Bigfoot?
What About Bigfoot?